I like mountains. I really do. Nothing like a good mountain climb, hike, trek, you name it. See, to me, these mountains are like monolithic, towering, immovable physical representations of things in your life that you really want, but you can't quite reach yet. Things like your goals, your dreams, 1,000 subscribers. Now, from where you're standing, you can't really tell what's at the top of the mountain, but there's always part of you that's asking, man, I wonder what it would be like up there. Or something like, man, I wonder what I'll see when I'm up there. Penguin? Could be penguin, but the truth is, you'll only find out if there is a penguin if you make that trip and take that first step. What I like about games is it can condense a feeling or an experience, what it's like to aim for something, what it's like to fail, what it's like to finally make it, all within the four corners of your screen. So in this video, I want to share with you 2 great games that capture that feeling of what it's like to climb up a mountain and the perspective change that can come along with it. First game, Celeste. Dude, Celeste is one of my favorite games that came out within the last 5 years. So in Celeste, right, there's this girl named Madeline who came to the titular Mount Celeste because she got problems. She wanted to aim for something to gain back some sort of control in her life. You ever had that feeling before when you're so lost that you throw yourself at something just to feel good about yourself? Maybe you do it with video games or a hobby or a YouTube channel. Now Celeste is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. You jump, you dash, you bubble dash, you feather, all the good stuff. On a technical standpoint, yeah, you can say Celeste is one of the best platformers ever made, dude. The level design is superb, where you can say every mistake you've made is your own fault and you weren't really cheated by the devs. You can say that, yeah. And all the levels just get more interesting and more interesting, all building up to a finale that's as difficult as it is uplifting. And man, when you reach the top, you just feel something, man. And then after the fact, after the game, there's more content, there's more game to play, including levels that are harder than the base game. And it includes chapter 9, which is just now you're already treated to this already good game, but what turns this game from a good game to a really great game is how the gameplay and story work side by side to tell a character's story about mental issues, and how bit by bit, through the gameplay, through how you persevere and fail a lot of times on a level, you overcome the setbacks and disappointment to go where you need to be. Celeste is a game about what it means to find yourself thrust into a lot of chaos and slowly pick yourself back up. I recommend this game from the depths of my cartoon soul. It's got 4 to 8 hours of completion times, but that's not including the extra content though. But you'll find yourself that it's worth it, even just from the base game alone. Oh man, just talking about it just excites me. What a great game. What an uplifting game, dudes. But yeah, from Celeste and its fast-paced gameplay, we switch up to something on the slower side. In a small little mountainside park somewhere in Ontario, Hawk Peak. Yeah man, the second game for today is a short hike. In this game, you play as Claire, a disinterested youth sent to the mountainside with her aunt to relax. But it really seems like she doesn't want to be there. But like we said before, the mountain is a place of transformation, and our main character is about to undergo exactly that. So a short hike is almost like an adventure game. The goal is to reach Hawk Peak. See, you need to go there because there's a phone call you really must get to, and the only place with reception is on the top of the peak. You try and get there, you freeze up. So what do you do then? See, most of the time, games tend to fixate you on a goal, and you must get there no matter what, kind of like what our main character is feeling. But in a short hike, the game tries to let you slow down a bit and appreciate where you are. You're in a national park with a lot of friendly people and relaxing scenery. So maybe you walk around, maybe appreciate where you are a bit. Maybe you'll meet new friends. Maybe you'll find a new hobby, whether it be flying or a beach stickball. Maybe you'll find out that you're good at talking to people or talking it out between people. Or maybe you'll find out that slowing things down and appreciating things around you makes the climb a little bit easier. And when you do actually make that climb in the game, you'll find that whatever you did throughout the game paid off somehow. And that descent, that glide down the top of the mountain is probably one of the best moments in games ever. I don't know, subjective. But if you play the game, you'll know what I mean. The game, in contrast to Celeste, is not really a difficult romp. It's a more laid-back game that gets you out of those bad vibes that you feel when you're just down, sort of. Now, speaking of ending, it's really quite a short hike, clocking in at 1 hour to 2 hours of game time, so it's really easy on the schedule. A short hike is one of the most relaxing games I've ever played, so if you do ever find the need to slow down, then I hope this game will serve you well. And those, my friends, are the 2 mountains that you might want to climb on your gaming journey if you need something to relax to or get over a rut. Games that represent the transformation of climbing and overcoming a mountain. I wonder what kind of things you'll take away from climbing. Will you see a penguin? I don't know. Penguin? Maybe. Could be. So what are your personal mountains that you had to get over? And what did you find up there? Maybe you found out that there's nothing special up there. Maybe you decided midway that it's not worth it and you just got down. Or maybe you took pride in the fact that not everybody has seen the view up there and that feeling just made the adventure worth it. Or maybe, just maybe, beyond everything else, you found something special. But if you found this video special, why don't you give us a sub? I'm sure I can recommend a game for y'all that you might appreciate one of these days. So why don't you sub and stay around for that? If you want to recommend a game to me or say something in the comments, I'll put it into consideration. But in any case, that is it for me today. I hope y'all have a chill ass day, man. Have yourself a dang good one. Climb those mountains. This has been Red. I'll see you next time. Peace.